Trump sat down with Bret, Baier on Fox News and explained why his feud with DeSantis is personal. Let's dive into the details, shall we?
I told all governors, you do what you want. You can shut it down or not. Florida, by the way, he shut it down tight. No highways, no beaches, no this.
But then pushed back pretty hard. He opened up. But is it fair to criticize him on that? Sure. He was credited for how Florida dealt with COVID.
Because he has better PR than other governors, but other governors did a better job than Ron DeSanctimonious. So look.
Why do you use that name?
Because I got him elected. And I thought it was very disloyal when he said, yes, I'd run. I got him past 2 races. I got him past the primary because he was losing by 30 points or more.
So it's a loyalty question?
Yeah, it's a loyalty. I'm a big loyalist. You know, some people right here in this room have told me, sir, don't worry about loyalty. Loyalty doesn't mean anything in politics. I said, to me, it does.
I agree, and I think most Trump supporters agree. Loyalty is very important. I've heard a lot of people say they would have supported DeSantis if he would have waited to run till 2028, but now they won't support him at all. I thought DeSantis' chances of being Trump's VP were extremely high, but no, I don't think so. I think it's really interesting how DeSantis probably hurt himself in the long run just not waiting to run until 2028. He's most likely not going to get the nomination anyways. Trump supporters are against him. And they might not even support him for governor in 2026. I saw a guy saying he's not going to support him anymore because he wanted 4 more years of DeSantis, not 2 more. And I don't know if he realized that 2 more, if he does get, the nomination, that 2 years that he is in there, he's just going to be focusing on campaigning. So he might have even just lost his support for presidency in 2028 and maybe even governorship in 2026 just because he didn't wait to run until 2028 and didn't support Trump from the beginning of the cycle here in 2024.
I got the guy elected. He came to see me. Let's say weeping, because he was dead. He was getting out of the race. He was looking for jobs already, probably at law firms or wherever he's going to look. He was totally dead. He ran a horrible campaign.
I think it's really funny Trump says this about DeSantis' 2016 campaign because DeSantis' 2024 campaign, not really off to a great start. I mean, his campaign launch was a disaster. A DeSantis campaign Twitter account tried to pass off AI-generated Trump photos as real, and according to Tim Pool, DeSantis' press team started attacking Tim after Tim called out how DeSantis could be better on gender surgeries for minors, as at least one verifiable case did happen in Florida under DeSantis' watch. The press team then started calling Tim a grifter and stuff instead of commenting on the issue. I mean, I like DeSantis' policies, but I think him running this term was a mistake and think he needs to get better people working on his campaign immediately, as it seems from what Trump said, this has been a problem for him since all the way back in 2016.
Against Adam Putnam, the agriculture commissioner, who was running for that position for 8 years. Yeah. Putnam had $38 million bank. Ron had nothing, 0. Putnam was at 40%. Ron was at 3%. It was like a wipeout. The election was going to be very soon. I said, you're dead. If George Washington endorsed you, you're not going to win. He said, sir, if you endorse me, I think I could win.
So apparently not only did Trump endorse DeSantis, DeSantis directly asked Trump for help.
And he fought for me along with Jim Jordan and hundreds of other people, in all fairness. He was fine, but he fought. But I would see him every once in a while fighting on the impeachment hoax. So I didn't know Adam Putnam. So I said, let's give it a shot. I endorsed him, and it was like a bomb went off. As soon as I endorsed him, he won the primary. It was over. He won by a landslide. But then I had him to get him past Gillum, who was a rock star. He was going to be the next president of the United States. He was the biggest guy in the party. Him and female version, Stacey Abrams, right? These are the 2 hottest politicians in the Democrat Party. And Ron said, there's no way I can beat him. I said, you're going to beat him. I did 3 rallies.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I actually remember when Trump started pitching him at his rallies. I didn't know he coached and encouraged him in the end, though, to get him past the finish line. Definitely can see why Trump takes this personally. Trump helped him so much, and this is how he repays him. No loyalty at all, is there?
We had big, massive rallies for Ron, 3 of them. I said, you're going to win. He ended up winning. He ended up winning by
so it makes you mad.
Tight race.
And then, makes you mad.
Then 3 years later, they say to him, then I didn't deal with it. I didn't know him that well. 3 years later, but I got him elected. But I did that with other people, too. But, you know, just out of respect. So I said, 3 years later, they asked him, are you going to run against the president? He said, I have no comment. I said, no comment. No comment means he's going to run. I said, this guy's going to run. And he was dead as a doornail. He wasn't like, I didn't help him 90%. I helped him 100%. Some I do and some I help. But this guy was dead politically. And for him to then say, I'm going to run against the guy that got me into office, and I didn't need that because I took a lot of heat. I had a lot of friends that were on the other side of that one. I took big heat on that. It's not that easy to do.
It's very interesting. Trump took heat from his advisors, and this is how Ron DeSantis repays him. To be fair, I don't know if DeSantis knows that Trump's advisors gave him a hard time about endorsing him, but you know, maybe call him on the phone. DeSantis called Trump and be like, hey, you know, I'm thinking about running. And, you know, he's probably like, Trump is way too convincing. I won't run if I talk to Trump beforehand. But probably would have been the right thing to do. Trump really helped him out a lot. And he probably would have never gotten elected governor in the first place if it wasn't for Trump's endorsement. It definitely doesn't sound like he would have. So, I don't know. I just think he should have waited till 2028 to run. He would have been a shoo-in nomination for the Republican nomination for 2028, and yeah, now he might have just ruined it just because he was impatient, and he knows he can't win anyways, right? Maybe he's hoping that Trump's gonna get, you know, actually go to jail, so then he'd be the nominee. I don't know.
One was a leader, and one let us down.
So when your PAC is running ads against him, and actually it adds up to more money than you spent supporting GOP candidates in 2022.
I supported a lot of candidates.
I know, but your tally so far on the PAC running ads against DeSantis is more than that support. So why do it? I mean, do you see him as the biggest threat?
Well, he's the number 2 right now, yeah. I mean, you know, at some place he could be replaced. The way he's going right now, he's dropping like a rock. He could be number 3, number 4, and you won't ever hear me talking about him again. I like fighting number 2. If you're in a golf match and you got one guy that's close and other guys that aren't so close, but he's not close. I'm leading him by 45 or 50 points.
Well, if Trump doesn't already, I would say if DeSantis drops below number 2, Trump just has this in the bag. Maybe Vivek Ramaswamy could pose a challenge, but doubt he has the name recognition to gather votes, especially against Trump. Maybe if something did happen with Trump where he went to jail and it was between Ron DeSantis and Vivek Ramaswamy, I could see Ramaswamy actually taking it. Yeah, but he's definitely not going to take the nomination away from Trump. I don't think any of them are. Mike Pence, Nikki Haley, Chris Christie, the one former governor of Arkansas, I don't even remember his name. Nah, Trump just has this, you know? He obviously has this, and I think Ron DeSantis, like I've been saying throughout this video, he made a mistake. He should have just waited till 2028, and he probably would have had way more better chances of going through his career, becoming president and everything if he would have just waited. But you know, that's just my opinion on the story. What's your opinion? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for daily news updates, hit that notification bell, and share this video to help spread the news. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.